What's up, man? We back with another video. It's your boy Ray. And guess what, man? We about to talk about not letting other people's success fool you. Do not let other people's success confuse you. Now, I think we've all kind of dealt with this, right? You know what I'm saying? And some people deal with it the right way, some people deal with it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you've been grinding, you've been doing the right thing, you've been moving forward, but there's other people who just doing better than you. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. And in this world, you know what I'm saying, you'll go through the same path somebody else is going through, but it's like you end up stuck and you just see somebody else moving forward at the speed of light. You know, have a better car than you, better houses than you, might have a little bit more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Probably have a lot more money than you. You know what I'm saying? A better spouse than you, have a better just overall living situation, right? On the outside, especially now in social media era, you know, it seems like everybody can just show their lifestyle and you can actually just get a peek into it, right? But you never know what those people are going through. You know what I'm saying? Me as a life coach, my goal is to help you live more peacefully and more prosperously, right? And that is my whole entire goal. And this is one of those things where it's just I want you to have peace in you. You know, if you are on the right path, never worry about the path of other people. Don't ever let somebody else's path, unless somebody else's trajectory or somebody else's like the speed, how they moving through things, get to you. Because at the end of the day, you will always get to your destination. You gotta believe in yourself regardless. You gotta look at these things as, you know, they're always distractions. You know what I'm saying? And you, now that you get to sneak peek and everything like that, you get to see how other people was doing it. It's always going to distract you off of your path, especially if you have a path that you're going on. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel confident in your path. Even with me with life coaching, right? You know, I started this because, I was inspired by other coaches and other coaches that got bigger followings, bigger money. And now I'm just making, you know, videos for like, 10, 20 followers, you know what I'm saying? But it's not about what came before me. You know what I'm saying? It's about me going this path and knowing that, hey, if I just keep going, I'm going to get to where I want to get to. And you can't be mad about how long it's going to take. Because at the end of the day, like, other people have different paths, other people have different destinations. Now, my overall reference point, you know what I'm saying? If this is your first time watching, hey, the overall reference point, you know what I'm saying? The book of life, we gonna go to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check it out. We're still in Genesis. You know what I'm saying? That's what gave me the inspiration for this. And we're in Genesis 36. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Esau. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if you know anything about the Bible, but there's a character named Esau. He got a brother named Jacob. You know what I'm saying? A father named Isaac. This is at a time where Isaac has passed away. And pretty much Jacob tricked Esau out of his birthright, right? You could say tricked or whatever, but pretty much Jacob ended up getting the birthright of Esau, right? And now you're seeing how his family grows and how they live without the birthright. Why did he not have his birthright, right? The reason why he didn't have his birthright is because his mother did not approve of the women that he was marrying. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just goes to show, how you have to, honor your parents to an extent. A lot of times, like, yes, you may just marry somebody out of love, but you got to realize, like, if you want to keep the legacy going, a lot of times you got to adhere to things. You know what I'm saying? Some people will fight this whole statement, and I get it. But at the end of the day, he did what he wanted to do, and guess what? He didn't get the birthright. So this is him building his family without the birthright. Yes, he does have success in here. You know what I'm saying? He does have success a lot quicker than Jacob. But you see in the future what necessarily happens. I'm going to tell you about the future after we read this verse. So come on, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and let's read this whole chapter, man. Boom.
Genesis 36 ERV. This is the history of the family of Esau, Edom. Esau married women from the land of Canaan. His wives were Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, Oholibamah, the daughter of Anna, the son of Zibeon the Hivite, and Basemath, Ishmael's daughter, the sister of Nebaioth. Esau and Adah had a son named Eliphaz. Basemath had a son named Ruel. Oholibamah had 3 sons, Jush, Jalam, and Korah. These were Esau's sons who were born in the land of Canaan. Esau is the father of the people of Edom. These are the names of Esau's family living in the hill country of Seir. Esau and Adah's son was Eliphaz. Esau and Basemath's son was Reuel. Eliphaz had 5 sons, Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, and Kenaz. Eliphaz also had a slave woman named Timnah. Timnah and Eliphaz had a son named Amalek. Reuel had 4 sons, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These were Esau's grandsons from his wife Basemath. Esau's 3rd wife was Oholibamah, the daughter of Anna. Anna was the son of Zibeon. Esau and Oholibamah's children were Jush, Jalam, and Korah. These are the family groups that came from Esau. Esau's first son was Eliphaz. From Eliphaz came Teman, Omar, Zepho, Kenaz, Korah, Gatam, and Amalek. All these family groups came from Esau's wife, Adah. Esau's son Reuel was the father of these families, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. All these families came from Esau's wife, Basemath. Esau's wife, Oholibamah, daughter of Anna, gave birth to Jush, Jalam, and Korah. These 3 men were the leaders of their families. They were all sons of Esau and leaders of the family groups of Edom. Seir, a Horite man, lived in Edom before Esau. These are the sons of Seir: Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. These sons were all Horite family leaders from Seir in Edom. Lotan was the father of Hori and Hema. Timnah was Lotan's sister. Shobal was the father of Alvan, Manahath, Ebal, Shepo, and Onam. Zibeon had 2 sons, Ayah and Anna. Anna is the man who found the springs in the desert while he was caring for his father's donkeys. Anna was the father of Dishon and Oholibamah. Dishon had 4 sons. They were Hemdan, Eshban, Ithran, and Karen. Ezer had 3 sons. They were Bilhan, Zavon, and Akan. Dishon had 2 sons. They were Uz and Aaron. These are the names of the leaders of the Horite families: Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anah, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. These men were the leaders of the families that lived in the country of Seir. At that time there were kings in Edom. Edom had kings a long time before Israel did. Bela son of Beor was a king who ruled in Edom. He ruled over the city of Dinhaba. When Bela died, Jobab became king. Jobab was the son of Zerah from Bozrah. When Jobab died, Husham ruled. Husham was from the land of the Temanites. When Husham died, Hadad ruled that area. Hadad was the son of Bedad. He was the man who defeated Midian in the country of Moab. Hadad was from the city of Avith. When Hadad died, Samlah ruled that country. Samlah was from Masrekah. When Samlah died, Shaul ruled that area. Shaul was from Rehoboth by the river. When Shaul died, Baal-Hanan ruled that country. Baal-Hanan was the son of Akbor. When Baal-Hanan died, Hadad ruled that country. Hadad was from the city of Pau. His wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred. Mezahab was Matred's father. Genesis 36 ERV.
All right, so we went to Genesis chapter 36. I know it seemed kind of long. You saw his whole genealogy. You saw his kids. You know what I'm saying? But like I was alluding to at the beginning, this is him having, you know what I'm saying, built his family outside of the birthright. You know, this is him building his family after You know what I'm saying? They said that he was going to build a great nation. You feel me? After his grandfather was told by God that he was going to have a great nation. Now he's outside the birthright, and now they became the biggest ops. That's pretty much what happened with his his lineage. I'm sorry, I said birthright. His lineage became the ops of Israel, pretty much, and they kind of still are. The whole thing that I bring it up, it may not look like, they alluded to it. They had kings before Israel. They had more land before Israel. You know what I'm saying? They became, bigger before Israel, right? You know what I'm saying? Rulers of the land and everything before Israel even became a nation. But what I want to say is, yes, it happened fast, but when you look at the overall grand scheme of it, Israel's still here, right? We're not going to get too political about this or, talk about a lot. We're going to stick to right here. We sticking to, don't let the success confuse you. You feel me? You saw the success, how they had the success quick. Look who's still here. That's because it's really a birthright. And that's why I use the Bible, because guess what? It is a book of truth. There's a whole nation here that is talked about in the book that was made thousands of years ago. Now, for you, once again, if you feel like I think, and it's not just the social media era. You know what I'm saying? You can still see these things outside of social media. You've seen your cousin pull up at the barbecue and he's looking good, he's shining, he on now, and it's like, dang, y'all have the same path and you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? People overlooking you for this person. You know what I'm saying? Because they seem like they got it together, but you're the one who helped these people. You just don't have everything that they got. Don't let other people's success fool you. You know the truth. Know the truth about yourself. And like I said, if you have a problem finding your path and finding which way you want to go to my website, themiracle.life, and take the miracle blueprint. You know what I'm saying? This is why we make the biblical blueprint. We have a miracle blueprint where it will show you how to build a miracle in your life to where you can live a prosperous and a more, a more prosperous and a more peaceful life. Because that's what we deserve. We deserve to live more prosperous and peaceful lives. And this is what this program helps you do. It helps you learn how to put God first in everything that you do and how it will succeed. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we just saw it. We saw the difference between two brothers, one who was outside the birthright and the one who is. Who is. And guess what? It's still here. The one who is still in the promises is still here. And that's why I'm telling you, man, let's build a foundation that's going to be here forever. I want to thank you so much for, checking out this video. I hope it's a blessing to you. You know what I'm saying? Check out my website. I'm not kidding about this program. It's the greatest program you'll ever take in your life. And it's free. Check me out, themiracle.life. Check me out the next video. Because guess what? I'm going to keep bringing this to you, man. We're going chapter by chapter through this Bible, man. We're going to make sure that, I help everybody, as many people as possible, live a more peaceful and prosperous life. Because, hey, we got the book of life right here that nobody reads, and that's why I'm reading it to you. Check me out in the next one. Peace.